Welcome, my name's Robert. We start this video tour out in the Solent on a fine day. We're just off Hurst Castle, and later we will show you a detailed walkthrough of this handsome Dale Classic 45, so do stick around. VITA was built in 2008 and is hull 007, so she will go down well with the Bond fans out there. She is a gentleman's motor yacht that means serious business in the sea. Handcrafted at Dale Yard in Milford Haven, Pembrokeshire, and they're aptly located on the Irish Sea. And you can order a boat today ranging from 23 to 45 foot. The semi-displacement hull was designed by Arthur Mersall, who was director of TT Boat Designs, responsible for the legendary Nelson range, which gained its reputation from designing pilot boats. These actually revolutionised the industry, and this led to huge success in the pleasure boating market as well. The Dale 45 has a solid central keel for directional stability and has the fuel tanks built in to keep the centre of gravity low down. The cutting V-shape on the bow breaks that first wave, and you can see those spray rails pushing water to the side to keep the aft cockpit dry. Dale did keep a few more degrees of dead rise in the stern to reduce the amount of buoyancy in the interest of stability, and this is part of the secret to the hull. So she displaces 15 tons loaded, and you really feel the confidence at the helm as she torpedoes through the water without ever falling off course. In a head seat, she will politely crash through with no fuss and is widely regarded as one of the best in her class. VITA is driven on shafts with the larger twin Caterpillar C9s with 575 horsepower. An inline 6-cylinder 4-stroke diesel engine that are rated to 2,300 RPM and will achieve an impressive 30 knots. That is downhill. At a comfortable 20-knot cruise, you're not going to be working the engines too hard, and you'll have a range of just over 500 nautical miles, which will certainly be in style and comfort. It was definitely not the conditions to test this hull today. However, there is plenty of literature online, and we can put you in touch with owner referrals so that you don't need to take my word for what an impressive seaboat the Dale Nelson 45 Classic is. Safely tied up on the dock here in Lymington, and we have time to admire a beautiful design of this Dale Nelson Classic 45 VITA. Especially like the slope transom and those rounded quarters. Truly is a stunning beast. To remind you, she was built in 2008, which is hard to believe when walking around her. She is in top condition. She was highly specified for extended cruising. So she's got Webasto aircon, heating, generator, inverter, a water maker, although this is currently decommissioned. She's got hot water on board, and the navigation equipment has been updated in 2017. The owner bought her in Mallorca from a chap who was using it as a super yacht tender, and he had the superstructure repainted in 2016. She has a 30 kilo stainless steel anchor. The rubber fendering wraps around the boat and hints to its pilot boat design. So we have teak laid to side decks, the cockpit sole, cockpit steps, and the locker tops. As you can see, a hydraulic transom door folds down, which gives you access to the bathing platform. So this model has the extended cockpit seating and the highly polished leaf cockpit table, which was an option from 006 onwards. Got the leather outside cushions. These are usually stored away, so they're in very good condition. So we've got lockers to the lazarette that house the generator and the batteries. There's good space down there for any equipment you might have. It's a short step up to the wide side decks. You really do get a solid feeling when you walk around. Beautiful stainless work that is reassuringly over-specified for the boat. Got those deck hatches, they're just bringing in ventilation into the cabin spaces. And she is equipped with an anemometer, radar and AIS. So stepping into the saloon, I have cockpit saloon table. Those twin helm chairs will actually slide forward electronically. This will extend the saloon seating. Ocean air blinds fitted for some privacy. European oak joinery throughout. This is a work of art in itself. You will find solid handrails throughout this boat, which do point to its seamanship. At the helm, everything's nicely laid out. We've got a carbon wheel that's custom made. You can see the throttles there off the port. That's a little bow and stern thruster controller, so you can carry that around with you on the boat. This boat is equipped with autopilot. You have a look there, this is where we have the circuit breakers and also where we power up the generator. We've got the buttons to the electronic sunroof, the helm chairs which I spoke about, and the transom door on the aft there. Lots and lots of locker space, confirming the build year there of 007. And then we've got the galley off to starboard. Lots of natural light flooding through. So we've got a big Corian worktop, which is deep fiddled. We've got two Siemens electric hob and an oven just below that. The owner actually installed a hot water tap, so that's instant hot water when you need it. Isotherm fridge. Then we're going to have a quick look at the cabins. So midships cabin, this was an option at the time. It's two large single beds with access to an ensuite. Obviously you can see there's some hanging locker space there as well. With shower, electric head, and this will second as a dayhead for guests. Have a look in the master cabin now. Also en suite, you can see plenty of hanging space as well as standard lockers. Got a Bose sound system, both here in the master and in the saloon. Got a Panasonic TV there as well. Really nicely finished. Really nice use of space and some very practical cabins. So in the engine bay, it's fully painted and really nicely laid out, really good use of space here. Underneath me we have centerline tread plates, and they're finished in a rubber, so it is a comfortable place to work. Just looking at the engine blocks, they are the Caterpillar C9s. And these engines have recently just been refurbished, and all this work's been carried out by the Caterpillar UK main agent, which is Finnings. This was done as part of an insurance job, and they have been completely stripped and rebuilt. Engines out, and new exhaust elbows, clamps, jackets, and stainless steel supports have been fitted on the refurbed engines. Engine hours are approx 890, and that's very few since the refurb. Aqualoy shafts, very good quality. We have a 70 amp battery charger, keep the batteries topped up, that also converts as an inverter. So spectacular build, design and execution, available now with Berthon.